Jalen's already been ruled out tonight, but was this something that happened in practice, or what kind of happened with all this?
It was just, it had been aggravated, and he started out with some non-contact stuff, and then just just felt it as much as anything, and particularly with hamstrings, I think you want to really err on the side of caution. So hopefully the rest, both yesterday and today, will help him get back quickly.
A couple days ago at practice, Dre mentioned that this team, the Warriors, has kind of like a similar system to maybe the Heat. He noticed some similarities. I mean, how much does that prepare guys to kind of defend their matchups individually a little bit better?
Yeah, I think, relative to some of the handoffs, the personnel is obviously different, but the way that, Looney plays and the things that he does to set up other people on the court, he's probably drawing a comparison with Bam and some of those guys. So, with Golden State, there's more movement. Miami with Jimmy Butler plays a little more pick and roll. But I think Golden State being elite offensively is where our focus needs to be. Not that his wasn't.
With 3 days off, has there been some things that you've been able to tweak defensively that you can implement tonight?
Yeah, relative to last time out, just emphasizing something as simple as transition defense, which I think also efficient offense will help us there. There's a lot of the things that we're trying to do defensively are an extension of some of the things we've done during the year. Just continuing to try to emphasize and focus. Some of the teams that we've been playing to, whatever habits you're working on, you play Golden State, and game plan kind of trumps some of that foundational stuff. But I think the more reps that we can get on both ends of the floor, the better, and continue to try to look for carryover into the games.
With no Draymond for them tonight, he's kind of like their energy guy and defensive leader, obviously. Does preparation change on the offensive side at all for you with him not being in the lineup?
Well, he's unique in some of the things that he does, but they have other guys that they play through on the perimeter, and other passers, and their team understands Steph and Clay and Poole, and how they generate shots for them and how they play off them. So certainly Draymond's been doing that a long time and is very good at it, but I don't think it necessarily changes their style with him out.
And then just, you mentioned, defensively, they're one of the best teams in terms of three-point shooting in the league. I know that was one of the big focuses, is not over-helping and over-rotating. Just how much has that been a focus for you guys the last couple days of practice, too?
Well, in their case, over-helping is less of an issue than, knowing where. Anytime you put two guys on the court that can shoot the way that, say, Clay and Steph can, there's other, I think it's one of the reasons DiVincenzo, he knows that when he's open and to let it fly, and he's shooting 40% from three. So anytime you're trying to help, it's not as clear, as essentially as we've talked about, just over helping. In this case, hopefully you are over helping, and you're able to get back to your man and close out and contest.
With Obi having his contract extension, just what does that do for your plans for the future with this roster?
Well, I'm not looking that far ahead as far as myself personally. I know, he's someone that, as an organization we value. And, even in my short time here, I've known him from, back when he was in Sacramento, and frankly, even when he was back in Belgrade. I can recall him playing at Partizan. So excited to have him, sign for a longer term. And, I think his shooting is something that's really unique and something that's important for our team.
Any final questions? All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.